temperatures are still a little high. It's still hot out there, so hopefully you are staying cool. But we do know we are looking at a weather impact alert again for today because we have storms heading our way, and that could prevent or not prevent, but could lead to potential flooding. So Craig joins us here in the studio this morning. Sarah's here also. Want to give her a shout out. But Craig, this is something kind of similar to what we saw yesterday, right?
It's set up very similar for us today, Matthew. I was just looking up on the heels of what you guys were talking about, that New York City update on the beams buckling, wondering if it has anything to do with some of the extreme heat. Did we get word on that? Is that directly related? Because, again, it just came in. Can we go live up there again real quick? I'll just tell you, again, when you have extreme heat like they've been doing, we've lost that live feed. All right. When you have extreme heat like that with the New York City infrastructure, there can be some beam buckling, especially, and I don't know the conditions around that particular structure, whether some of that was exposed or whether that was pent up in the construction process. But with the expansion of metal joints and bridges, beams, they can, there can be some twist. In fact, we were having problems with some of the Amtrak lines with rails. They said that the heat was too much earlier. Fortunately, we are starting to see some breaks now, so I am excited about that. We're going to talk a lot about what is going to be a big issue for us, not so much the heat here in Hampton Roads going on for the next couple of days. Today a little bit cooler and tomorrow as well. But what we do have is that humidity still in place, and the combination of heat with temperatures in the upper 80s, close to, but maybe a little bit below average, and all the humidity, we still have the likelihood of at least isolated, if not scattered, afternoon storms. Excessive rainfall will be a concern. We have a weather impact alert for possible flash flooding from 3 o'clock this afternoon until midnight tonight. Damaging wind gusts, a secondary concern. Probably won't see a tremendous amount of that, but with some of the heavier cells, like yesterday we had the severe thunderstorm warnings, there could be some damaging wind gusts. And while yesterday we also did not have an elevated risk for anything tornadic, there was at least one tornado warning issued down around Manio and Nags Head because there was concern for possible rotations with one of the cells. So I can tell you, as I said yesterday, our 13 News Now weather team always pays very close attention to any developing storms for any signs of rotation or hail development. The primary concern, though, will be wind gusts more than anything else, and then that locally heavy rain with the potential for flooding. Now, you take a look at the rain chances. It will increase mid to late afternoon and continue through this evening. As we go past midnight, there may be a little break in the activity, or we could see a few more isolated to scattered showers and storms, especially towards sunrise tomorrow. Matthew, I think we're going to be busy tomorrow morning looking at that on daybreak. So, it's always an issue when you have those morning showers and storms for weather impacting that morning commute.
Yeah.
One of those things we'll be paying close attention to. Now, I want to show you how interesting yesterday's conditions were. At the airport, 92 degrees, lots of heat. The normal high is 90, so this is a very typical summertime pattern. Precip. We were dry yesterday at the airport. Now, Sarah, how late did you work yesterday? You had to think about this.
2.
Did you get home in the storms? I mean, were there storms where you were? And she lives a little closer to the ocean front.
It was clear for like an hour. I think around 4 was when it started raining. And it was coming down pretty hard.
So you got some intense rainfall where you were, okay? How about you, Matthew? Did you have rain where you were?
I didn't see it until probably 5 o'clock.
Okay,
Yeah.
but you did eventually get some rain.
Mm-hmm.
I can tell you, I live very close to the Chesapeake Bay, and throughout East Ocean View over to Shore Drive, Chicks Beach, we got nothing.
Wow.
You take a look there, the airport, nothing. But you look down just a couple of miles down to the south, about 3.5 to 4 miles, that was the edge of very heavy rain. Sarah, Oceana only got 0.02 of an inch of precip. This speaks to the nature of what we could see again today. Some areas, like the Chesapeake Regional Airport, 1.5 inches. Manio, 2 inches of rain. Down towards Roanoke Rapids, 1.25 inches. We had 1.5 inches up around Wallops Island. There were some areas that got very heavy rain, other areas next to nothing. And you see that area, again, shaded in right there, Northern Virginia Beach, the airport right above the F in Norfolk right there. Nothing reported at Norfolk International. So it really depends on where you were, whether or not you saw anything. That's what we're looking at again today. Some areas could see some heavy soakers with flash flooding. Other areas may not see much at all. Now the flood potential, it's level 2 of 4, and that's for the metro area again, and areas out to the west, out through, say, Emporia, and then back out towards Lynchburg, Farmville, kind of curving up to the north there out across Western Virginia, Stanton, Charlottesville, some of those areas off to the north, up around JMU, could see some heavy downpours up that way as well. So flood potential is real like it was yesterday, and we do have a flood watch from 3 o'clock this afternoon until midnight. All right, today temperatures are going to climb upper 80s to near 90 degrees. We will see that chance for showers and storms. Right now, we're dry, no problems. That level 1 threat for severe weather, it's across the region. The exceptions being the northern neck, the eastern shore, and the Outer Banks. Right now, those areas are not outlook for severe weather. And really, we're just looking at these pop-up showers and storms. Comes back to that frying pan and the oil and the heat. We're waiting to see which kernels pop where. But anywhere in the green, you could see some stronger storms. So look at how it plays out here. Here's our future cast. I'm going to jog it forward by hand. You'll notice as we go past 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, still not seeing too much. Then as we go past 2:33, look at how the storm starts to pop up. And this is really down around Elizabeth City into northeast North Carolina, southern parts of Virginia Beach. 3:45, you're seeing it filling in northern parts of Suffolk. This is an updated future cast. So you're seeing a little bit more development around the metro area. That's good to know. Around 4 o'clock. By 5, 6, you're seeing some of these heavy rains, slow movers. This is what we're looking for, more showers and storms. I love here on Live Impact News that I'm able to look at this as you are looking at it. Brand new modeling coming in from the high-resolution rapid refresh model. I won't banner this breaking news, but it is the very latest model that I'm just taking a look at with you. Some heavy cells into the evening down south. That's going to fizzle out, and then we look back towards Richmond to see if anything develops there. May still see a little something up there south of West Point, maybe around Williamsburg. It's backed off a little bit from what I saw with the previous run, but still indicating showers and storms up that way. You see how it blows it up there through daybreak. So it looks like we could have a wet morning commute tomorrow as well up in the peninsula. That's something you don't like to see. 64 Williamsburg to Newport News. That can be a pretty congested area from time to time during the morning commute. Could be complicated tomorrow with that. So we'll keep an eye to it. All right, today across the south side, upper 80s to low 90s. Chances for storms this afternoon. Plan on it. Isolated to scattered. I do expect to see those storms developing and kind of filling in late afternoon. We'll see upper 80s on the peninsula, mid 80s to the eastern shore and for the middle peninsula. North Carolina, upper 80s, mid 80s at the Outer Banks. Tonight, the weather impact alert extends through midnight, 75 the low. Tomorrow's high around 85. A little break from the heat. Humidity still there as we look ahead. Look at the temperatures coming back. Low 90s on Thursday, upper 90s by Friday. Matthew, you look so excited. I was waiting for Sarah to take the extreme close-up on Matthew because you were giving me kind of the dead eye look at that. You're like, I don't know.
I know.
Did you have enough heat over the weekend?
It was a lot. It was a lot. Well, I was going to say, I saw those 70s in one of the models. Does that mean we could kind of see with this rain a little bit of relief in the evenings?
Yeah, once we get thunderstorms, it comes down. But as soon as it dries out, that heat comes rushing back. So, yeah, in this case, I would say, again, this afternoon, if you do get some storms, you get a little bit of a break. And certainly cooler tomorrow. But, man, Thursday and Friday, look for that heat to come right on back through the weekend, low 90s, and then close to average Sunday to Monday.
All right. Thanks, Craig. I guess the pick of the week will be tomorrow then.
Yeah, that was it. You remember Wednesday just for the cooler weather.
All right. We'll take it. Well, we appreciate it. And then, as Craig mentioned, everyone be weather aware today and kind of just keep that umbrella handy as these pop-up showers can be all about.